A certain time, Jesus was walking with his disciples on the way to Emmaus. And the Bible told us he taught them about himself. Still, they did not see him. And they got to a particular place. Listen. They got to a particular place. They got to their destination. So Jesus was still going. They called him, come inside. And Jesus stepped in. And the Bible told us that when Jesus entered, they still did not recognize him until Jesus broke the bread. That means there are some things that just need to break in your heart for you to see the King of Kings. Sometimes we have built some walls that cannot allow Jesus to find expression. How sweet are the days of believer where the power of God will come down and people will burst into laughter. How sweet are the days when the power of God will come down and people will burst into tears. You will see, I heard about a man of 50-something years, a owner of a billionaire in this world, that the power of God came upon in a certain time and he bursted into tears and was crying like a baby. You will see somebody that have not attained anything will stand and be looking at the person and be like, what's doing this one? Because you do not know him. When you come before him, he will break you. He will bring out the best out of you. When you find a man that have seen him, everything about that man turns around. When you see him, Paul said, we know no man after the flesh. The scriptures becomes your guidance and the patterns of your decisions. It does not matter what any man says, what he says stands in your life. So the Bible tells us when Jesus broke the bread, their eyes were open and they knew he was the Lord and he vanished. I said something on Wednesday. I said, do you know Jesus never left that room? Because in the realm of the spirit, dimension varies. He stepped into a place where they cannot see. Where as a baby Christian you can't see. He was still in the room but they could not see him. So a certain time they gathered. The Bible did not say Jesus entered. It said he was in their midst. He has always been there. But still they could not see. Until their understanding. So the Bible says Jesus gathered them and opened their understanding. Meaning as he was talking something. As I'm talking something is happening. As Jesus was talking, understanding was open. So the Bible said a certain time, Jesus was taken and they saw him taken. That thing would have happened like a rapture, but they could see because their eyes have been opened. You are going to pray, Lord, open my eyes. Open the eyes of my understanding. Let me see the revelation in the scripture. I am tired of reading the Bible and reading the letters. What did the Father see? That they will stand up with a scripture that I have read and they will say, this is what God told me, that there shall be no more barrenness in our family, because the Lord spoke to them through a scripture. What are they seeing that you are not seeing? This is the second prayer point. Lord, open my eyes. Turn it to prayer. Turn it to prayer. Turn it to prayer. Turn it to prayer. We have few more minutes to go. In the next 5 minutes, we are done from here. We are done with all this. This is the second prayer point. And the last one.